Well, you know, we've made 14 now of our films within our cinematic universe, and it did feel like it was time to take a turn, to do something a little different, to go into other dimensions and the multiverse, as we call it. And Doctor Strange was right there in the early 60s. Stan Lee, who just walked by, co-created him with Steve Ditko, an amazing artist. And he was sort of there amongst the Avengers for so long, for decades, and we felt finally it was time to introduce him to the world, take audiences on a very wild ride with him, and then now we've established him in the universe, and we'll see him going forward in the next films. I think in particular, I think we're so thankful and happy that our movies play around the world, that that really these stories and these character journeys appeal, almost universally. And Doctor Strange in particular has a great origin story. He's sort of an arrogant surgeon who gets into a car accident, has an injury, really falls down on his luck, and yet in doing so he finds a new path. And the spectacle in this movie, the visual effects in this movie, and in particular of all of our movies, the 3D is really, I don't want to say required, but certainly is a whole other level in the storytelling, which is unique amongst any Marvel movie. We met first time with Scott Derrickson almost 2 years ago. No, what am I saying? Even longer than that, 3 or 4 years ago. And he really came in with a vision about taking these Steve Ditko panels from the comics, now 45, 50 years old, and saying, these are still progressive images. These are still mind-bending images. How can we bring them to life on the big screen? And that's what he's now just completed after years and years, working with our visual effects supervisor, Steph Soretti, Industrial Light and Magic, some of the best visual effect vendors around, and bring it to life. And I'm really excited for audiences to finally see what we have in store. We dreamed of making this movie for a long time, and for years, that dream was to have Benedict Cumberbatch play Doctor Strange. And there was a short time where it seemed like that wouldn't happen. He's very busy. He's got his Sherlock shows. He played Hamlet on the West End, and the schedule just wasn't working. And finally, we took the unprecedented move of pushing the movie, delaying the start of the movie, delaying the release of the movie, so we could have him, and we're very happy we did that.